Creative Mind presents 8 things you should never tolerate in life. For some people, tolerance is a virtue. It means you're giving others space and not forcing your beliefs on them. However, tolerance can also lead one to being taken advantage of. As they say, life is a journey, and we all have our own paths to travel. We all make mistakes along the way, but it's important to know when something isn't working in your favor. And while it's easy to point out when someone else is tolerating something they shouldn't, it's much harder to see what you're tolerating and when you need to stop. In this video, there are some things that you can benefit from becoming intolerant to. Number 1. Toxicity. Toxicity can take many forms and can have an emotional, physical, or mental effect on you. It could be a person who constantly puts you down, a bad habit like drinking too much alcohol, or a stressful work environment. Whatever form toxicity takes on your life, one thing is certain: if left unchecked, it will slowly destroy all aspects of who you are. And for that exact reason, you should never tolerate it. Number 2. Excuses. An excuse is often thought of as a reason, but it's not the same thing. Reasons give an account of something that has happened. Excuses justify why it should be accepted. It's important to recognize excuses for what they are, a way of avoiding taking responsibility. Those who make excuses are trying to tell themselves that their own bad choices aren't so bad after all. And when people start believing their own lies, things go downhill fast. The best way to avoid excuses is to hold yourself and others accountable. Number 3. Negativity. Negative ideas and images are everywhere. We see them on the internet, watch them on TV, and even hear them in songs. It's easy to get dragged down by negativity. Don't tolerate it. Instead of listening to other people's negative experiences and consuming media that reinforces a negative point of view, turn to something positive. Read a book about overcoming adversity, listen to music that inspires rather than discourages, and spend time with positive people who will help lift you up. Number 4. Gossip. It's easy to get caught up in the gossip and rumors that fly around your social circles, but you should never tolerate it. Gossiping is unkind, hurtful, and usually untrue. People who engage in it often try to make themselves look better by tearing down others around them. Don't let anyone drag you into this behavior. Number 5. Time waster. A time waster is someone who doesn't respect your time. They flake on plans, take up too much of your day with their drama, or ask you to do things for them all the time and never return the favor. Every second spent dealing with a time waster is a second you can't spend doing something else. You never really know when a time waster will pop up in your life, but you don't have to put up with such people. Set boundaries and stick to them. If a time waster wants something from you, ask yourself if it's worth it before agreeing or giving in to their request. Number 6. Boredom. If you find yourself bored, there's a good chance that something deeper is going on. Boredom is often a sign of stagnation and lack of growth, 2 things that should never be tolerated in life. The thing is, life is too short for inactivity and staying in your comfort zone. The only way to get out of a rut or let go of negative habits is to challenge yourself with new experiences and adventures. It's important not only for personal growth, but also for the health of your relationships with others. Number 7. Living without fun. You are living out of balance if your life is all work and no fun. To live well is to live fully, not just in body but also in spirit, and that includes having fun. Of course, everyone has their own idea of what it means to have fun, but it all involves amusement and enjoyment, doing things that have no purpose except to bring pleasure. Unfortunately, we don't always have time for this kind of leisure activity, but we need it at least once in a while for peace of mind and good health. Number 8. Naysayers. Naysayers want nothing more than for you to fail, and they will only slow you down. It's hard enough pursuing your dreams and goals as is. So choose wisely when it comes to who you confide in or share your goals with. Be wary of sharing your endeavors with those who habitually doubt, criticize, and put others down. The best thing you can do is surround yourself with people who will celebrate your success as much as they applaud your efforts.